Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be comparing 1080p to 4K. As a beginner filmmaker, you might be asking yourself, what is the fuss about 4K? And do I really need to shoot in 4K or stick with 1080p? In this video, we're going to be going into the details and helping you to make that decision. Now, 1080p is simply a frame that is 1920 long and 1080 high, and it is known as Full HD. 4K on the other hand is 3840 by 2160. So in one 4K frame, you have 4 1080p clips. Now, this obviously means that a 4K frame or a 4K video is going to be of a higher quality than 1080p. But there are some things to keep in mind. 1080p videos are going to take a lot less space on your hard drive compared to 4K videos. I'm currently shooting this video on a Canon EOS R, and the 4K quality is so high that for a short clip in 4K, we are talking so much of space consumed on the memory card and the hard drive. Another thing is, most people consume their YouTube videos on smartphones, and most smartphones don't have 4K displays yet. So shooting in 4K is not necessarily needed because most displays cannot even show the 4K resolution. Also, it's going to require a lot more processing power to edit 4K videos as compared to 1080p videos. Most of my videos, I shoot them on the same day I publish them, so I want a quick turnover in my videos. My computer can easily handle a 1080p timeline without any issues. But 4K on the other hand, if I want to edit it effortlessly, I have to create proxy files, and this is an extra step in my post-production. So for quicker turnarounds, I shoot everything in 1080p and then upscale to 4K when I'm exporting. And the reason why I do this is when you upload to YouTube, YouTube compresses 4K videos less than they do 1080p. And if you shoot your video in 4K, YouTube is more likely to suggest your videos when people search for topics you have made videos about. The advantages of 4K is that when you shoot in 4K, you get the higher quality footage. When you need to punch into your video, 4K gives you that flexibility. Remember, you have 4 1080p frames inside one frame of 4K. So punching into 200-300% is still going to look very crisp, especially if you are filming your videos in 4K and delivering in 1080p, which leads to the second advantage. A video shot in 4K and delivered in 1080p is going to look so much sharper than a video shot in 1080p and delivered in 1080p. This is because, once again, you are compressing all of that detail gotten from your 4K into a 1080p video, and it's going to look so much better and sharper. At the end of the day, what you need to keep in mind is the purpose of the video. If you're shooting for cinema or Netflix, for example, where they don't take anything less than 4K, or you're shooting commercials, or you're shooting for clients that specifically require 4K deliverables, then you should definitely shoot 4K. But if you're shooting for yourself or for Instagram or even for YouTube, you might get by with just shooting 1080p. Keep in mind though that 4K is going to give you a better resolution than 1080p, but you also have to factor in the fact that you need to get more storage space, you need to upgrade your computer to be able to process 4K. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you learned something, and I will see you in the next video.